It started last Tuesday. My new smartwatch, a sleek piece of technology that I was excited to own, began alerting me to heart rate spikes. Oddly enough, these alerts only came when the watch wasn't strapped to my wrist. At first, I brushed it off as a glitch, but then I noticed the notifications were always at the same time, 3:33 a.m. I shrugged it off, telling myself it was just a software bug, but a nagging feeling in my gut told me it was more than that. The following night, I decided to stay awake and see if the watch would ping again. As the clock ticked closer to 3:33 a.m., I felt a chill in the room, a coldness that seeped into my bones. Right on cue, the watch vibrated on my desk with the same heart rate alert. Curiosity piqued, I decided to check the heart rate data more closely. What I saw made my stomach drop. The heart rate wasn't just high, it was impossibly high, as if the heart it was measuring was pounding in terror. I began to wonder if the watch was somehow connected to something or someone else. I started researching the watch's history, desperate for answers. I discovered that it had previously belonged to a man who had died of a heart attack while wearing it. The same gut-wrenching fear I felt earlier returned with a vengeance. But now it was laced with the realization that this wasn't just a malfunction, it was something far more sinister. I was convinced the watch was haunted by the spirit of its former owner, trapped and reliving his final moments over and over. The final night, determined to end this nightmare, I decided to confront the watch. I placed it in the middle of the room, surrounded by candles, and waited. As the clock struck 3:33 a.m., the watch began to vibrate violently, the screen flickering with numbers that seemed to scream. The room turned unbearably cold, and in that instant, I saw him, a shadowy figure, clutching his chest, eyes wide with terror. He glanced at me, a silent plea for help, before vanishing into the air. The watch fell silent, the screen going dark for good, taking with it the tortured spirit that had been trapped within.